Thank you, Dr. Sadoff. How does the current global crisis change the debate on food security?
The current global crisis is a real opportunity to bring the issues of food security very much to the front of mind. It's a tremendously important moment to really underscore the urgency of what we face globally, to underscore not only the urgency of the food security issue with 45 million people on the brink of real hunger or starvation, but to focus the issue that food security reaches even beyond where we generally imagine the areas of agriculture and food, to foreign policy, to trade policy, to issues of human security. The very urgency of what we're seeing now also risks distracting us, I think, from some of our more medium and longer term enduring challenges, the challenges of making food systems really resilient, really sustainable, of delivering the sort of equitable and robust livelihoods that we want for our farmers while delivering food security for our populations.
Why are national pathways and coordination so important?
National pathways, our nations are where the impact occurs. Each nation has its own vision for the challenges that it faces and the future that it wants for its farmers and for its people. If impact takes place in a country, it is that country level that we really need to focus on. The countries know what they want. They know what is needed, how to adapt the research or innovation or opportunities that might be available globally to their specific context. And they know the systems and partnerships that are needed to really begin to uptake and scale out the sorts of solutions that can be brought to bear. So these national pathways are absolutely essential for real impact on the ground. And I think what's also so important about the issue of coordination that the GDPRD takes so seriously and is so central to is the issue that we need to bring support to countries in a way that's more efficient and doesn't unnecessarily distract the time of our partners in country from the range of challenges that they face.
What would you like small-scale farmers and the younger generation to know?
Well, small-scale farmers and youth farmers are so essential. We have 500 million small-scale farmers in the world, and they produce about a third of the world's food. So they're fundamental to our food security. We're working very hard to help bring innovations in more resilient and nutritious crop varieties. We're working hard to bring to them innovations in agronomy, better ways of producing food. We're working hard to bring innovations in policy, in natural resources management, in data innovations. But what I think is really exciting, particularly for our youth farmers, is that the future could be anything that they create. We talk about agripreneurs, real different ways of farming in the future, precision agriculture, digital innovations, and methods that we may never have thought of before. So I think that the future is actually very exciting for young farmers if they think very broadly about the sort of food systems we need to have in the future. We clearly need sustainable and resilient food systems, but we also have a vision for food systems that are equitable and profitable, and food systems that can really help us actually to mitigate climate change and perhaps even return some land for nature and biodiversity. Our vision should be one of the ambition we have of the world that we really want to see. So how do we turn that into reality? It needs to be done in partnerships. We need partners who work with scientists to identify what's needed. We need them to help develop the solutions that are required. We need them to help us to adapt the solutions to specific contexts and to upscale and outscale them.
What would you like the donor community to get out of this ongoing annual General Assembly of the Global Donor Platform for Rural Development?
Great. I hope that the GDPRD delivers a strong message, both of the urgency of investing in food security now given the extraordinary crises that we're facing, but also the importance of the enduring investment that needs to be made in transformation, from the basic research leveraged through partnerships to the innovations, the uptake, and the impact that we have to see, and the investment in partners all along that space. So I hope that both the message of the urgency without compromising our longer-term goals will be heard in this General Assembly.